DP to 60777 now.
The Claims Guy.
You can claim for free directly to your lender and then the Financial Ombudsman.
Weather.
Heavy showers and thunderstorms in the north should clear overnight, mostly dry with clear spells elsewhere, although further heavy showers in the northwest by dawn. Overnight lows between 14 and 20 degrees Celsius.
Newport's best music mix.
Nova FM.
Hello, welcome. This is Club Eamon. How are you all? You're listening to Nova FM. I'm Small Cuts, and up first, DJ Antoninus. Yeah, so how are you all, folks? Hope you're all good and well. Early bird in the chat room, Danny. How you doing, my friend? Great lineup this week. Hold tight for the lowdown a bit later. tune. This one from Soul Connection. Track is called Shelter. And starting off the show with a track called All I've Got by Active. Tune. This one from Surreal. Track is called Like You Should. Yeah, tune. Bring it Antoninus. Syncline. Track is called Magnetize. Tune. So coming up on the show today, folks, flipping fan. So we got some new and forthcoming releases. K2T has kindly sent over some tracks to us. One of which is featuring on the final Headbase compilation. And one off the Dirty Kitchen Rave label. Plus liquid, plus some heavy tunes. It's all in. We aim to please. This one from See the Sky, the track is called Thrill. First 20 minutes. We're flying. Nice one, Antoninus, for your first set, bro. We'll be back shortly after this. Hold tight.
Nova FM.
If you see somebody showing any of the signs of a stroke, you don't have to think about it, you just dial 999. Use the FAST test. F. Face. Has their face fallen on one side? Can they smile? A. Arms. Can they raise both arms and keep them there? S. Speech. Is their speech slurred? T. Time. Time to call 999 if you see any one of these signs. Act fast, make the call, dial 999.
Tired of slow and broken technology? Worried about how your business would continue if your data was to get lost or stolen? Bespoke Computing Telford can provide around-the-clock IT support, consultancy, internet services, cybersecurity solutions, and just about everything in between. Let us take away the stress so you can get back to running your business. To find out more, chat to our fantastic team on 01952 303 404 and mention you heard us on Nova FM.
Newport's best music mix.
Nova FM.
As we go into the second set, Antoninus on the decks. This is Club Amen here on Nova FM, bringing you the finest in underground D&B. He's giving me that face. Get ready to scrunch your face up like a bag of crisps.
For no reason, you see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? About them boy that tried this me. Anything that wants to roll with. And be on all that bullshit calling my name.
This one from Objective, track's called Dis, featuring Scotty.
This goes along, calling people chichi man, and this thing and that thing, for no reason, you see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? About them boy that tried this me. rock the world.
Yeah, this one from Archaic. Sounds like a dog barking. The track is called The Woodpecker. Big ups, John Frank. Reslek. Track is called Circles. This one from Selic. The track is called Lunar Gate. Antoninus turning to the dark side. Deep and meaningful. Big ups one and all. Turn it up, folks. Took an unexpected turn. Yeah, this one from Codex. The track is called The Cure. Nice one, Antoninus, for your second set. So we've got Liquid, bit of Deep. What's next? Hold tight, folks, we'll be back shortly after this.
Nova FM.
Tired of slow and broken technology? Worried about how your business would continue if your data was to get lost or stolen? Bespoke Computing Telford can provide around-the-clock IT support, consultancy, internet services, cybersecurity solutions, and just about everything in between. Let us take away the stress so you can get back to running your business. To find out more, chat to our fantastic team on 01952 303 404 and mention you heard us on Nova FM.
This
It's Nova FM.
Club Amen. Nova FM. Antoninus. Small Cuts. Your Saturday night. 10 till midnight. This one from Oversight. The track is called Ocean Floor. Rich Banks. This one from Paul SG. The track is called Space Hopper. This one from Bluefoot Jai. The track is called High Rising. Yeah, nice one, Antoninus. Bringing some fresh beats. This one from Tim Kant. Track is called Grifters. We bring you fresh D&B every week. Let us do the searching so you don't have to.
You operate.
Is that the idea? You want to see how a true bad man plies his trade?
Yes.
All right.
Nice, easy session from Antoninus.
Let the music ride.
Tune. This is the last one from Antoninus. Bluefoot Jai. Time to Express. Don't forget, in the next hour, coming up, new and forthcoming releases from K2T. Plus more new tracks. More liquid and more deep tunes. Yeah, Club Eamon here on Nova FM. This is the last one from Antoninus. You shall hear from him shortly, though. Nice ones for your sets, bro. Hold tight, folks. We'll be back shortly. 3.5 minutes, in fact. Or a few seconds if you're listening to SoundCloud.
Nova FM.
Tired of slow and broken technology? Worried about how your business would continue if your data was to get lost or stolen? Bespoke Computing Telford can provide around-the-clock IT support, consultancy, internet services, cybersecurity solutions, and just about everything in between. Let us take away the stress so you can get back to running your business. To find out more, chat to our fantastic team on 01952 303 404 and mention you heard us on Nova FM.
Struggling to make sense of things? Finding it hard to cope with past traumas or current life challenges? Connected Counselling is here to help. Based in Newport, Shropshire, we offer professional and accredited counselling and psychotherapy in a safe and confidential space. With client-centred therapy across a range of mental health issues and specialising in trauma counselling. Whether you're experiencing low self-esteem, feeling overwhelmed or struggling with events or trauma from past or present, we are here for you with both in-person and online sessions. Visit us at connectedcounselling.uk or call 07368 222 822.
Self-care matters. Make time for yourself. Relax and unwind with Green Fig Massage. With a perfect range of treatments to ease tension and promote personal well-being, all delivered in our beautiful little haven in Telford. Find out more at greenfigmassage.com.
Play Nova FM.
On your smart speaker, online and on your phone.
This is Nova FM.
A British man's been arrested on suspicion of spying and terrorism offences in Cyprus. It's alleged he'd been casing the island's RAF Akrotiri base, and he's reportedly linked to Iran's Revolutionary Guard. He was detained on Friday following intelligence he was planning an imminent attack. Meanwhile, American stealth bombers appear to be on the move. They could be heading to the UK airbase on Diego Garcia in the Indian Ocean or the US base on Guam. The planes are designed for long-range missions, and it's the only aircraft capable of delivering the so-called bunker bomb that will be able to destroy a key Iranian nuclear facility. A hot air balloon's crashed in a fireball in Brazil, killing 8 people on board. TV footage shows the balloon bursting into flames and falling from the sky in Santa Catarina in the south of the country. 13 people, including the pilot, survived. They're all in hospital. And in sport, at close of play in the first test at Headingley, England closed the day at 209 for 3. Ollie Pope will resume on 100 not out, chasing India's first innings total of 471. That's the latest from Radio News Hub. I'm Dave McMullen.
If you bought a home on a holiday park in the UK, What you thought you were getting may not be what you ended up with. From unexpected site fee increases, running costs, a huge depreciation in value, many owners feel they've been missold. If you think this might be you, holidayparkadvicecentre.co.uk could help you receive the compensation you're entitled to. Text JUSTICE to 78900 to find out more. That's JUSTICE to 78900.
Weather.
Very muggy across the UK this evening. Those heavy showers and thunderstorms in the north will gradually clear away, dry with clear spells elsewhere. Overnight lows between 14 and 20 degrees Celsius.
Newport.
Best music mix.
This is Nova FM.
One, two. This is DJ Antoninus. How you feeling? Big up yourself. Hope you enjoyed my set. Right now, DJ Smallcut stepping up. Starting off with this one. Rock's tune, Rewind.
Look what you've done.
What's out everyone in the chat room? Shout outs coming shortly. Let's roll. DJ Smallcuts.
Look what you've done to me.
Black pouch, roaming back streets around south. All my boys, we hit that loud. Feel the vibe when they blast out. Now let me show you exactly what we all about. Tell me if the bright lights, wild nights have lost their appeal. No, love on the hill, no. Even primrose, just flow with each step out. Here up on the road you roam, you know they turn cold. Re-up, give me that high. Trust me, you wanna be high for this. Be alive for this, get vibes to this. Live from the 715, J. You know I've been the guy. Stay low key, let them assume I'd water what you grow sin, so let go. Chest full of weed with distorted dreams, give feels to the vibe you need. Lost words in this lost world. You feel this piece, stop the tape and hit rewind. If you feel this piece, stop the tape and hit rewind. You feel this piece, stop the tape and hit rewind. If you feel this piece, stop the tape and hit rewind.
Oh, look what you've done to me.
James Brown and Bootsy Collins feel it in the air, that real. Feel it in the field, feel it in the air, that's real. Feel it in the field, feel it in these frills. You got the chill. Can you hang where we reside? Anti-heroes never die. No question about those who will ride when the tide gets high and the wave cools a rise. Be surprised who remains by your side. Broken bottles off this hollow forts left upon the ground. My time, your time, we gotta figure out. Your time, my time is all, that's what we have now. Lost land upon the earth, it's what we wander round. You feel this piece, stop the tape and hit rewind. If you feel this piece, stop the tape and hit rewind. You feel this piece, stop the tape and and hit rewind. If you feel this, please stop the tape and hit rewind.
Oh, look what you've done to me. Oh, look what you've done to me.
How you feeling? Hope you all had a good week. Right, going into this one, brand new tune, Forthcoming, K2T. Track is called Lifeline. It's on the final Head Bass compilation. It's out at the end of this week, 27th. How's everyone doing in the chat room? Big ups Danny, Rich Banks, Scott Maltby, and shout outs to John and Claire. How you all doing? Big ups. Sounds of DJ Small Cuts. Nice tune, Karan. Big ups, mate. Loving it. Big up yourselves, all locked in listeners. Shout outs to Ben Butler, new listener. Yes. If you just joined us, this is the Club Aiming Show live, Nova FM. You're listening to DJ Small Cuts in the decks, rinsing some tunes, real drum and bass from the underground scene. I'm DJ Antoninus hosting. I've just played my set in the last hour. Small Cuts hosted. Don't worry, being recorded. funky. The sounds of DJ Small Cuts. Club Amy Show, rinsing. To Brian's Archives, welcome. DJ Small Cuts. That was DJ Clark, Used to Love Her. Going into this one, So Nice by Giorgio Live. The sounds of DJ Small Cuts. Giorgio Live, So Nice.
so nice.
Joe live, so nice. Sweet tune from DJ Small Cuts. This one. The track is called Sign by Quantrek. It's a classic. Tune. Hold tight, we're back shortly after this. DJ Small Cuts.
No for FM.
Here's Alex, turning at a junction. Alex cooks a mean jalfrezi. And here's Sue, waiting to cross the road, off to get a takeaway.
Mm-hmm.
Sue's a curry fan, but she can't cook for toffee. Alex, let's give way to Sue. Because pedestrians crossing or waiting to cross have priority at junctions, whether they can cook or not. Whoever you meet, travel like you know them.
Thanks.
Think. Follow the highway code, and let's help keep everyone safe. The highway code rules in Northern Ireland may vary.
If you see somebody showing any of the signs of a stroke, you don't have to think about it, you just dial 999. Use the FAST test. F. Face. Has their face fallen on one side? Can they smile? A. Arms. Can they raise both arms and keep them there? S. Speech. Is their speech slurred? T. Time. Time to call 999 if you see any one of these signs. Act fast, make the call, dial 999.
Newport.
Best music mix.
Nova FM.
Yes, Beast, we're back with DJ Small Cuts. Starting off with this one, Time is Running by Smoked. I'll thank everyone in the chat room. I know you're feeling the vibes. Thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. Love you loads. Let's go, Small Cuts. Second set. Let's see what you got. Yes, tune. Going out to Adrian. How you doing, brother? Shout out to Jun'25. How you doing, Ian? Hold tight, Brian's Archives. This is heavy. The track is called Iron Palms by Total Recall. Yes, peeps, the sounds of DJ Small Cuts, Club Amen Show live, Nova FM. Bring you drum and bass from the underground scene, the real drum and bass. Yes. Into this one. Get You Down. Dangerous and Mary B. This is the Freak remix. Going out to Andy Mack and all the crew. Keep training. Believe that. The sounds of DJ Small Cuts. Club Amen live, Nova FM.
But the only one I wanted, but now you broke my heart and screwed it. I will take you back to me that's wrong. The feeling I was not your best choice. Feeling I was just a playful toy. But after all you will end alone. And you once see me crying over you, and I will get you down.
this one. System Error by Big Os. This one, Heat Pipe by DTB. Hold tight, peeps. More to come after this.
Nova FM.
If you see somebody showing any of the signs of a stroke, you don't have to think about it. You just dial 999. Use the FAST test. F. Face. Has their face fallen on one side? Can they smile? A. Arms. Can they raise both arms and keep them there? S. Speech. Is their speech slurred? T. Time. Time to call 999 if you see any one of these signs. Act fast, make the call, dial 999.
Newport's best music mix.
Nova FM.
Back with DJ Small Cuts for his third and final set. Starting off with this one, brand new tune. Housey Muck House Face by Showdown and K2T from the Dirty Kitchen Rave released yesterday. Check this out. Into this one, Sirius and Kalex. The track is called Second Sight. This is now a classic. shout outs to Max and Emma, Curly Sparks over in Norfolk. How you guys doing? Hold tight, Emily and Ash, to Mam, all the way in Malaysia. Nice. DJ Small Cuts in the mix, Club Aiming Show live, Nova FM. Going into this one, Paper Airplanes by Secret Structures and K2T. Also, everyone in the chat room. Yeah, going into this track, Zinchenko Zoriana, Molnienchen. Sounds of DJ Small Cuts in the mix, pulling out selection. Yes, into this one. The track is called Rolling Heart by Bluefoot Jai. And this is the last one from DJ Small Cuts to finish his set. We hope you enjoyed the show, peeps. Variety and flavour as always. We'll hear from him shortly. Hold tight. How you doing, dude?
I'm alright, mate.
What a session, man. It's gone so quick.
I know. Yeah, first session back after a breakaway.
Yeah.
It's a flyer.
Yeah.
Thanks very much, K2T, for the tracks.
Yes, big ups.
Thanks,
Karan.
Karan.
Big ups, mate.
Thanks, mate. You legend.
Absolute legend. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for all those in the chat.
Yeah, big ups to everyone in the chat room. Thank you for joining us. Much appreciated.
And all you other listeners.
Yeah,
silent
all
listeners.
silent listeners. Yeah, loved it. Thank you so much. And leaving the comments on our SoundCloud page and the reposts as well. Really appreciate that. And the downloads. Thank you. Keep them coming. So, another week's gone, Small Cuts. My gosh.
It has. I know it's a flyer. I'm having to bring in the next track, to be fair. I'm doing it without hearing it.
Oh, right.
I think it's coming in. Yeah. I was away last week.
Yeah,
so,
you had a good holiday.
I did have a good holiday, mate. Yeah,
good.
it was
We
nice.
all need a good holiday.
Yeah. Went to sunny roads.
Nice.
Nice. So good.
Great. So we're back next week with some more freshness and flavour.
We
I
are.
have no idea what I'm going to be playing.
No. I've got a little bit of an idea. I've got some tracks that I've purchased, so
yeah, we'll see.
I'll be playing those.
We'll see. Well, thank you very much, Speaks, for joining us, and keep the support coming. Much appreciated. Take care of yourselves and each other. Antoninus and Small Cuts, and we're out of here. Peace.
Nova FM.
If you see somebody showing any of the signs of a stroke, you don't have to think about it, you just dial 999. Use the FAST test. F. Face. Has their face fallen on one side? Can they smile? A. Arms. Can they raise both arms and keep them there? S. Speech. Is their speech slurred? T. Time. Time to call 999 if you see any one of these signs. Act fast, make the call, dial 999.
Struggling to make sense of things? Finding it hard to cope with past traumas or current life challenges? Connected Counselling is here to help. Based in Newport, Shropshire, we offer professional and accredited counselling and psychotherapy in a safe and confidential space. With client-centred therapy across a range of mental health issues and specialising in trauma counselling. Whether you're experiencing low self-esteem, feeling overwhelmed or struggling with events or trauma from past or present, we are here for you with both in-person and online sessions. Visit us at connectedcounselling.uk or call 07368 222 822.
Self-care matters. Make time for yourself. Relax and unwind with Green Fig Massage. With a perfect range of treatments to ease tension